Hello out there in TV land. I am one of your ghost hosts, joined by the living legend, Smile. You guys know me as BB Cannon, and we are here to witness some Game 3 action. Smile, I am so excited. Um, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I actually tracked game one of this, and I'm excited to see this go to a game three. Their game two was really close as well. So here we go. Round of 32, game three. Eat my steel potato pony. We're starting on the desert.
So, quick question. Flag set. Which flag set is this?
So this one is power. So we're on a first quest overworld. We've got a white sword item forced as the white sword, so that's already marked off. Um, Looks like we got Gurias and Dark Notes out here on the overworld, so.
Oh,
Mm,
I actually know about the power set. So, everything is going to be really, really chunky, for lack of a better word. It's going to be really, really tough in terms of their strength. They're going to have extra hit points, from what I know.
yeah, so regular enemies are going to be plus or minus 2 HP, but the bosses are going to be plus or minus 4. We did just see a blue candle for 78 rupees. Maybe don't want to pay that price for that, and we'll just take one out of a Take Any Cave instead.
Oh no, it's going to be super duper expensive. So hopefully, well, $39, not bad for a price pack, but we have to hope that this is going to give our runners something, because if a blue candle is that expensive, our runners are going to be in for some painful pocket action in terms of what they're going to have money wise. Eek!
Yeah, I mean, those are pretty nice secrets. We do have this, we did find the Any Roads. The last one takes us over to the Grave Power Bracelet spot, and it turns out Vanilla Armos is not where our Armos item is, but our player's in lockstep at the moment as they get another medium secret.
Yeah, so we're at $91. So they do have enough to purchase said blue candle.
One short of arrows, unfortunately. 92
I
for those.
Oh man, lots of expensive purchases here. So literally Neiman Marcus prices for our poor runners. And we have not even seen anything close to a bomb price. And Potato Pony finding level 5.
All right, early level. We can take a little bit of a look in. Eat My Steel does buy a blue candle, so he's got that to use as well.
Yeah, gives you not very much in the way of combat. And our Armos item is the banana.
The regular old boomerang.
That is always a good feeling all around. Oh, banana supremacy. At least, I mean, it stuns. It'll give them something. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, Potato Pony is not even picking it up. Just going with no B button item right now. And I think this is his trip back to the candle shop. There we go.
yeah. So, not very much here for our runners. All right.
EMS is going to take the boomerang. And it's using it to great effect already to get into First Quest level 1, which is level 4 today.
Yeah. I mean, the stun action, ooh, it's something. And something is better than nothing. And we do have a key here. And that's all, folks. We need bombs. We do not have that. And oh man, this is just pain.
All right, Potato Pony's got a candle now. He also found the sword at first quest level 2. So that'll get us started. I was gonna say if the sword hunt took a while, we did actually knock out the East Death Mountain open cave with one of the any roads. As Potato Funny finds level 7 at this eastern green cave in the forest. Probably gonna be back there later. Level 7 is not people's idea of an early dig. It does get some bombs though.
You know, I like 7. Yeah, I believe 7 takes you to heaven every time. One of my favorite levels. But if I had a choice between 2 and 7, 2 smaller level, but obvious ladder blockage is never a good feeling. So
Yeah, well, okay. Got a couple different open doors at least. We can take this key to another level, maybe.
yep, you have one key here. For a second there, I was about to say, are we gonna see us a bait block already? And we do have early Triforce.
It's a
And
Wizrobe
that,
level, and we do not have chunky gels, fortunately. It feels a little bit bad when the gels roll up to 2. But gonna re-clear the Triforce room, and then we'll be out of here for now.
yeah.
EMS about to find level 5. And it is reasonable what EMS has been doing, because this, like, routing over towards Vanilla Star gets you a lot of open caves. It just so happens to be not where the sword is in this particular seat. And that is a power bracelet as our coast item today. So interestinger and interestinger if we need a ladder to get the power bracelet.
Yeah, needing a ladder for croissant, starting to have some memories of the last seed I commentated a little bit different. Needed the croissant to get the ladder, and Potato Pony does have some bombs, which is something Eat My Steel wishes they had right now. The sword, bombs, anything right now, especially considering that they are going in the direction of, the graveyard area. Does have a couple of bombable. Ooh, level 3.
Ugh, all the way in the southwest corner.
That is an absolutely deplorable area. Ew.
Can we at least get like a free item or something to make this trip worth it?
Oh, those Wizrobes. Traversing this with only a boomerang, this is not looking too good.
We got a potion letter in the forest. We can kill the gels with the boomerang, so they are 0 HP. That's always nice.
Yeah. This is not looking too good for Eat My Steel right now.
Okay, we definitely can't defeat Pole's voice with the boomerang.
No, but you can show them that your boomerang does fly, so that. Oh, and that is where we're gonna stop our voyage.
Yeah, one thing that I didn't really point out is another element of these flags is that there will be a forced overworld block. So first quest overworld, not usually a whole lot of like overworld blocking things, but we will have either a level or the white sword item which in this case, white sword, blocked by power bracelet, raft, recorder. One of those.
Oh, oh dear. A raft of potential raft lock seed. Oh, if my COCOM was KTAP, that would not be a KTAP approved item. Also, eat my steel now, finding that sword, wishing they had that in that level 3 back yonder. And Potato Pony in that 250 secret
Yeah,
area.
gonna be a little bit of a journey to get back to level 3 now, but plenty of other things to do. And there's your bomb shop at the Letter Cave.
Okay, $16 bombs, not so bad. We have seen worse in terms of prizes. And oh, are we gonna? No bombs, can't go anywhere in 7. Oh dear.
Aha!
And that is a very nice, large secret, Smiles.
Yeah, I like 128. That's you get 2 of those, and that's full money right there.
Yes, indeed. Oh my. So you love to see it. And now we are in Vanilla 5 area. Let's see. And that's where Mags is going to be.
Yeah,
Mm,
so actually, one thing to mention as well, the sword heart requirements are both scaled down a little bit. So white sword will be pick upable at either 4 or 5 hearts, and magical sword will be 11 or 12 hearts.
okay. Mag, that Mag's location, not exactly the most ideal location. But, considering that it is scaled down, it is incentivized to go back there. If you do hit 10 hearts to go there. And wherever White Sword is hiding, could be here, survey says. Wow,
White sword is at the White Sword Cave. Nice.
how original. All right, very vanilla, but at 4 hearts to be able to get that is absolutely fabulous. You know,
Potato Pony burns the wrong bush, but that's okay. One thing that he did find out on the White Sword Cave screen is that the Blue Gorillas can be defeated with bombs. So that was a great place to find that out, where they all stacked up nicely for him as well.
yeah. So they did not roll up in health.
And Red Gorillas, reasonable HP. That means they didn't roll up +2 at least. So now Potato Pony up to 8 bombs.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at level 4. Well, it's a Wizrobe level.
That's unfortunate, We're always excited in chat to see Wizrobes, but as a runner, you're never quite excited to see Wizrobes.
Yeah, the one nice thing, I think there was a blue Wizrobe in this room that he managed to roll out of it, but 4 is segmented. We're taking a transport staircase. That's not normally here. We go all the way up to the top, and we're met with 3-headed Gliak.
Nice. That always gets the blood pumping pretty quick.
Okay, well, not going to spend our 1 key just yet when we have an open door right here.
All right, so we have a 2-door Monty. Smile, which door would you choose? Because we don't have a map.
I think I would try to bomb down, but like if bombing doesn't work, I would probably take the key door to the right. Unless, oh, there's an open door here as well. You can take a look at this. Yeah, so... Ooh, that's a key, even. So maps generally should be on the accessible side, but looks like we didn't get quite that lucky with having a map in a room that we can get to without spending a key.
Yeah. And, it's kind of, you want to always err on the side of caution. And, it'd be absolutely tragic if the three-headed Gleeok is the one that's gatekeeping said map. And here we go. The bomb paid off right here. And that's very good information that the shutter door is being blocked by ladder. But
Okay.
we might be able to get around that if we open up that key door here.
Yeah, now with 3 keys, it's a little more comfy spending one, and we get some more open doors.
Yeah, you get a refund on that with that room.
Both players up to 5 hearts. EMS trying to get a friendlier enemy pattern over here so he can... Ooh, no!
Ooh!
But, yeah. Missing the White Sword Cave for the moment. Maybe we'll see if he goes right for it again. Nah, he's heading the other way. Okay, Triforce found in 4. I think EMS is also coming here to 4, so alrighty.
And we have ooh! This is going to be absolutely awful with Wood Sword. This particular room with the pulse voices? Ew!
Yeah, I think this might be a skip on just Wood Sword.
That'd be a hard dodge, absolutely.
Make the game make me do this.
And if this is the room that's gatekeeping the item room, oh, that's gonna hurt.
It's not the worst room to fight these guys in, just because they have to jump around all the time. So you can control it a little bit that way, but they do take 2 hearts off of you, so Potato Pony down to 1 now.
Yeah, because this is literally diet life in a very precarious position. And, Potato Pony does have the combat advantage over, EMS. So, he's going to eat my white sword, and that's the map. Oh.
Okay, so that is it for the lower segment, and we have 3 rooms that are going to be ladder blocked down here.
Yeah, so at this point, I'd grab the Triforce and be done with this, and then we know we have to make a mental note, to come back.
Potato Pony thinking and walking a little bit. We do have the floor heart, and so you could spend a key, you can get into the 4 rooms to the left as well. So maybe that's the thought. Maybe we'll take these 2 keys and... Oh, we're heading back in. Because we can take the transport staircase, and that'll also get us closer and restore our life by picking up the Triforce as well. We do have to redo this room.
Yeah, this,
It is pretty nice just being able to stab one thing and roll the blue Wizrobe out of the room.
Yeah, you don't want to tackle blue Wizrobes, if you don't have to. If we can dodge blue Wizrobes, we want to dodge them. We want to. We want to just say, we're done with you. And since we got the floor item, we can definitely dodge that 3-headed Gloria. Ooh.
Well, not a stair room or anything, so just looking for potential staircases.
Oh, we're seeing the perseverance. Here we go.
Wood sword versus 6 poles.
We're fighting to survive. We got the Kumite here for eating my steel. He's like eating my wood sword right now. Bless the tenacity of eating my steel right now. Oh man. And we're gonna find out, that this is a big I am shooketh. Silvers are in 4, and this is absolutely not even necessary. Oh, this hurts. Oh, smile.
Yeah, Potato Pony's done in 4. Oh, look, it's level 9. Well, mark that for later.
Yep. Hello, 9, and we'll see you later.
Great spot to finish 4, and then you get to go do all of Candle Row. Potato Pony gets to catch up on these, like, Western near start checks that EMS was doing earlier. Okay, well, this is completely safe for EMS at this point, and does get the map out of it.
Oh, EMS must be like saying to himself, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." So, but EMS will be positioned to go in the direction of where the silvers are, and that will be a happy find because that's one less thing you have to worry about.
Yeah, I guess the one notable thing is Potato Pony is back at 0 keys. So maybe we can find a place to get some keys here, but EMS is not going to leave here without... Oh, he does need a key. So that is going to be an issue because unless this room drops a key, I don't think Potato Pony did this necessarily. You would hope I would remember because we did this like 2 minutes ago, but...
Well, Potato Pony had an extra key going in. Oh, baby!
Going after Gleeok with sword beams. This is nice.
Taking it out on Gleeok. Going, you better have a key for me. Oh. This you don't see too often, beating up dragons for keys. All right, Gleeok, don't disappoint EMS right now. The man needs a key. And you disappointed harder than when I found out Santa Claus doesn't exist. And EMS, but there is a key in here. So,
Potato Pony did opt to buy a key, by the way, so he does have one back. With all his first quest money, it should be okay. We'll have plenty more ability to buy things.
Oh no! Wait! Please buy a key. Go back. EMS.
Oh, that's okay. Like he'll have. We're down to very few rooms at this point.
Yes, but you have to ask yourself, with all the other levels, Smile, when do you see EMS going back to 4? Because there's other item-rich levels out there. And sometimes, you just get so busy, you forget all about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we come back on cleanup. I don't think you leave level 4 out there with, like, only 10 rooms left as you're thinking about heading to 9. This Potato Pony grabs the Triforce of 5, and he's going to head back in.
Okay. Because for me, I'm the type of person where I tend to last locate, especially if I know in my head that in 4 there was an area of that was ladder locked.
By the way, you gotta be kidding me. Level 8 is next door to 3. So you just had to come back down here with a bomb and you get 2 levels.
Alright, so we have that shutter being bow locked. Alright, we have our floor item right there.
Yeah, both players just got a heart because Potato Pony got one on the floor in 5 as well. Oh, Lionel dungeon. Lionel's hurt.
Lionels just get extra friendly, They were just saying to, Smiles, hello, is it me you're looking for? And then just chuck a sword at your face. It's just friendly action.
Yeah, they keep a little distance because they got the sword beam thing going on, but well, maybe if that's friendship, I'm not sure. I've had very good friends before.
Yeah, I grew up in New York. It's probably a New York kind of thing. But it's one of those. It's one of those days, It's like hello, and then boom, chuck a sword at you. This is the New York way. But we're accruing keys here.
Yeah, Potato Pony does escape the blue land molas, but finds more of them. But no reason to do that room until later.
It's the Oprah of landmos, Here's a landmo, and you get a landmo, and you get a landmo, but you cannot dodge the landmos.
We got a candle shot. It doesn't quite finish him off. Oh, they're being so rude. And as with other bosses that come in pairs, you just gotta defeat one half, and then you've defeated the entire boss, because you could just leave the room and come back.
Yes. And oh! No.
They're so fast.
That is quite unfortunate. And EMS in, using banana strats here, against those dastardly bats. Meanwhile, the Landmo's doing Landmo things, it's like just Landmo things. And we learned that Landmo hugs are a little hazardous to your health.
Potato Pony also had a bomb, so that might influence the decision to leave as well.
Yeah. Now, if we had a red candle, we would have been crack-a-lacking. Those Lambos would have bitten the dust.
Can I get you a red candle here in 8, maybe?
Yeah, that would give you an advantage over those Lambos, Let's see. I will avenge Potato Pony in my Landmo battle in Z3, take everything out. Those are some expensive hints there.
Yeah, well, we don't have to buy them because blank hints in this one, so they're not going to tell us anything.
Well, if you feel like just dropping some cash because you're feeling extra rich and you just want to donate, just go ahead and drop that $50 for no reason. But because you don't need to buy arrows, you got silvers there on Potato Pony's side. And EMS here doing everything with a wood sword. So you have to ask yourself, when do you foresee EMS going to vanilla White Sword cave area.
I think it gets left for a little bit at this point because, like, it's just one screen. There's not, like, a ton of reason to go there otherwise. And, like, the
Yeah,
open cave search is over. We got a wood sword.
that's what I was afraid of, you know? And the fact is, these bosses hurt, which we saw evident with the landmount battle. And if we see a wand on EMS's side, then the likelihood of just going for White Sword is next to nothing. And we're approaching 10, you know, getting closer to 10 hearts. Those Lionels just scare me. Look at how many there are. We are in Lag Town.
Sometimes slowdown helps. But then you defeat like 2 of them and everything speeds up.
Yeah, you know, it just means that you have to get good at your dodge skills, you know. And right now we are on 1/2 a heart for EMS, and ooh.
Meanwhile, level 3 is this Wizrobe Pole's voice set.
Yeah, everything just hurts. This is a really this is truly evident of an REM song because everything hurts. You know, everybody hurts sometimes, and that's evident with this seed. And
Yeah, can we get like a bow to go with these arrows, maybe? I think we want a lot of different items at this point. Like, I mean, you mentioned wand. I would even take a wand at this point to knock out some enemies a little more easily.
yeah, at this point, with the abundance of landmos, this is going to be one time where I'm endorsing
Run!
a wand with the book, the wand and the book, you know, because we need the fire combo.
Okay, well, Potato Pony spends a bomb, confirms 3 is definitely ladder blocked.
Yeah. We need the ladder. We need the wand with the book at this point, especially for EMS, because that wood sword, it ain't it, Chief. I mean, a bow would be nice for Potato Pony because, you know, we do see some bow locked areas here. We're at 8 hearts. Dare I say 2 heart containers for Potato Pony? Because I'm going to say it. Potato Pony is going to get max the minute he hits 10 or 11. He's rushing that area. We're going back to level 5 and we're going to go for max at this point because the landmos are tough. Lionels are in abundance. We need something that's going to just be able to annihilate enemies. And hey, smile. We have everybody's favorite princess, Menhenla. This is the true princess smile. I've been
Okay.
I've been trying to petition. You know, instead of Zelda, we rescue Menhenla. You know, who needs Zelda when you got Menhenla? I mean, that should be the true sovereign princess of Hyrule.
I'm sure somebody's right on top of that sprite replacement.
I believe one day it'll happen. You know, I also believe in trying to replace you know, Z2 Guma. Saving Guma, so one day it'll happen. Yeah. Ooh, that's an ugly 8.
Well, okay, Potato Phony did find the map, which EMS hasn't at this point. He is back in the slowdown room of Lionel's, who I think actually rolled down in HP, so that's a little bit nice for us.
Okay. So now we get our battle here to open up that shutter door on Potato Pony's side here. Gleok.
Gliak defeated, nice.
And we do have 4 keys on Potato Pony's side, so we're gonna more than likely open up that key door.
Yeah, actually, this is going to be the same room now. So, what is here? EMS clears the room. It's a book.
You know, forget it.
Well, so it's power flags. The book is only the cookbook in this one. It's just the Wandfire. Doesn't get you maps. Doesn't translate hints, because those guys are still going to say nothing.
But for the sake of having extra firepower for the wand, I think I would get it for the combat part.
Yeah, I'm used to people being allergic to the extra fire, so they are both passing it up.
You know, for the sake of the Landmo battles, I think I would get it. Because we've seen a lot of Landmos, and bomb conservation is a thing.
Yeah, fighting Landmos with bombs is a little bit awkward for sure. Both players trading places now. Potato Pony's in the Triforce room. Thinking, leaving it for now.
That's just me, because here you have, you know, the likes. You have enemies that you want to roast. It's just me, but when you look at enemies you want to roast and torch, because you see how they're using the candle.
There we go.
Wouldn't you get the benefit from using the wand fire?
Yeah. I just think like the Wi-Fi already works pretty well out of the wand, so most people are fine with that and they just don't want to get burned by their own fire.
If you're using it as a melee weapon, but you know, since the flag has reduced the ability to get mags, you're going to use mags for your melee over the wand, right?
Yeah. And with Potato Pony having White Sword, its wand would be equivalent for that.
Yeah.
With 2 damage, so.
Oh well. Okay.
EMS makes it back to the Triforce. It's going to take it now.
Yep.
Both players are going to take it, actually.
Getting it. But at least we know where the book is. It's forever lost to the annals of time. And we're going to 3 on EMS's side.
Yeah, I guess what I'll pay attention to now is like if there are any rooms that we definitely noped on earlier. Potato Pony coming back to 3, so maybe there is something that he wants to give a try to now with full health. Yeah, I bet he's going right for the 6 blue Wizrobe room that's next door to here, because we can do that. Alright, pile up, guys.
You know, that's the one thing I've always hated about blue Wizrobes, the fact that they could go, you know, with the other wizrobe, they can't go in the doorway, but the blue wizrobes can haunt your day and go right in the doorway and just make you have a bad day. I've never liked blue wizrobes, never have, never will.
Okay, 2 down at least. 3 down. So already this makes us a lot friendlier. EMS sprinting through the room, runs into the Chevy room.
Yeah. Not too much you can do, but and you definitely don't want to do this blue wizrobe room here.
Get out of my door.
I'm telling you, these guys are just rude. They just come right in your door. You know, they believe in no personal space. You know, listen.
Oh, level 1 is just in the Deadwoods under a candle spot. EMS is the first to find it.
All right, moment of truth time.
Recorder. Wow.
It is hiding Sandy's tutor. You know, it oddly is appropriate, those smiles. If you think about it, wouldn't Sandy be the type of person who would hire a gang of evil blue wizrobes to guard her treasure? That is totally a Sandy thing to do.
I mean, I feel like I don't know her that well if she's doing that, but it does seem like a reasonable security system, at least.
Yes, that is a total Sandy move. And I am 100% approving of that maneuver. That is a power move by Sandy. You know,
EMS is upgrading his boomerang, by the way. Got
yes.
magical boomerang, and we have a one-room segment in one, by the way. Over there.
Blue banana, and oh man, more. We desperately, and that is a bait block. Oh baby, and a tutor, and just a random dig dogger just hanging out right there, you know.
So you know what's interesting? Actually, I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of if the two players have seen all the levels to this point. There's a raft, by the way.
Oh man, are we gonna have a K-tap situation here? Let's see, what haven't we seen? We've seen 6. Have we seen 6?
We have not seen 6, so that is the key right here. If both players, and EMS has not, but if Potato Pony has seen all levels to this point, he could know that 6 is my overworld blocked thing. I need to rush the overworld blocking items now. Or just prioritize those checks on the overworld. So he could take this recorder right to Recorder Lake, and if that pays off, that is enormous. Yeah. And he picks up a 9th heart, by the way.
Beautiful. So we are potentially, and Potato does have, you know, that knowledge of where Mags is, whereas EMS does not.
Steel unfortunately buys wood arrows, because he hasn't found silvers, but sitting on no keys, he could have invested that money into a key, and I think Potato Pony is also deciding, I don't want to spend 1 key for a Triforce right this second and 1. So what is under Recorder Lake?
Alright, here we go.
It's level 6!
So Raft is absolutely dead in the water. Okay. So we're gonna go probably fill up at the ferry And then we're gonna dip 6 where most likely than not our ladder is hiding.
Well, let's see. Don't have a thing in 2 yet.
Or the bow. This is huge for Potato Pony right now. This is absolutely huge.
Yeah, Potato Pony has all the levels, so it's just
Yep.
figure out the order of operations at this point and get your bow.
Yeah, and at this point, the key is getting the ladder. Oh. The key is getting the ladder. And of course, dodging Lionel fire, and that's coming in hot. All right, we have the dreaded Rupee boss there, the most feared enemy, and it is segmented 6. Let's go.
Oh, did we already see a previous staircase?
Yeah, that was a transfer room.
Well, 6 normally has a transport, so if it has a second one, then we're segmented, but it also just has a staircase on its own.
Well, let's hope for double segmented 6, just to make it spicy.
Yeah, can we get a map, please? We can get a map. Okay, we're not segmented.
No. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, with that one Gibdo stuck at the top of the room, not really doing much in there, so up and A back to the start of 6. Really some unhelpful moats in here. Gotta go over from this room.
Okay. Going up this time. Okay, maybe this is item room?
Drops a fiber. And the bow.
There's our bow. And since we already have silvers, that bow is usable.
Yeah, finally something we can use for combat that's like actually kind of ranged. Because blue candle, one-time use in a room. Want something a little better than that. Get to use it on these guys. And we could use it on that equals mode Gibdo room if we were locked in there at this point. Alright, can we... Hey, 2 old men next to each other. Can we get a compass or a Triforce, please? Oh boy, EMS is just scouring the overworld because, like, not getting to White Sword Cave is actually hurting him so much right now, even if, like, he doesn't really miss White Sword in his combat.
Yeah. We are dodging combat advantage, and it hurts.
So the story of this one for people just joining, Potato Pony knows where all the levels are. We're playing Power Flags. The White Sword is at the White Sword Cave. Our overworld blocked thing in this is level 6, which is under the Recorder. And Recorder is under 6 blue Wizrobes in level 3, which EMS is not doing right now. Instead, we got actually both players back in 5. Plenty of money for these arrows.
All right, NSU here. And having those silvers will help a lot against Landmo now.
Yeah, so there you go. There's your land mole defeating weapon.
Yeah.
Going down to 1 key is EMS has 0 again. Keys are coming up big in this one as well.
Yeah, Magic Key would come in real handy right about now, because we are running on diet to no keys for our runners. Like EMS, like has EMS had anything beyond 2 to 3 keys?
I don't think so. It's really not been many.
Yeah, at least Potato Pony did get up to 4, but EMS has really been running on diet keys.
Okay, I think we are getting... Okay, Lost Hills, but then this feeds really well into... Okay, going back down. Over to White Sword Cave.
Alright, finally EMS is gonna get the White Sword, but the sad irony is once he goes to vanilla level 5, we'll get Max. No! Well, scratch that idea, Smiles.
Well, he does need at least 1 more heart, because Magical Sword range is 11 to 12, so...
Oh, 11 to 12. I thought it was 10. Sorry.
Yeah, just looking for 1 more somewhere. I think there might be a Take Any Cave still out there for him.
Yeah.
Let's see, I got 2 of them, but I'm pretty sure there's 1 I didn't mark. So, yeah, definitely still 1 in the world.
I have no idea why I was thinking 10. I have no idea.
That's what it usually is, so...
That was wishful thinking in my head. But man, you have to admire the fact that EMS played for 52 minutes on Woodsword. And here's the... Oh no. Lantern 5 again? This is PTSD for me. No. No, no. What have you done?
Well, we were looking for ladder, so nice to find it here.
But this was cursed the first... Oh, the last seed I commentated, Smiles, had a really jank ladder in 5 that broke the souls of the runners. So now I have to ask you, EMS was in 5. When do you see him going back to 5?
Ooh, I mean, he just walked into 7. Now with White Sword, he's going after a couple of these rooms, because maybe he's thinking, like, this is my advantage at this point. Bomb upgrade. Hi.
112. Probably for... Oh no, that was a swing and a miss there for EMS.
Potato Pony did get the compass in 6, so just has to go to... Wow, okay. Even got the staircase in here.
But no keys for the key door. EMS here.
So that could be the one thing as well, is that 7 could give keys back when he's sitting at no money after having bought a blue ring.
Yeah, he is broke. But Potato Pony now with that ladder can go back and clear quite a bit of the level. So I know the first one is 3, and that is exactly where Potato Pony is headed.
Yep, go on to the right. So 1, 3, and 7 left on Potato Pony's list. Ooh. Walking into a room of wizards from the side. It's just makes you sweat a little bit. Was it just... Okay, we gotta go a little bit up.
Yeah.
We can do that. EMS does find 2, so I believe this is his initial look at it. And can take that key somewhere.
Oh, look at this.
Hi, Patra.
Whoa, Patra. Yeah, we haven't seen Patra at all yet. So, that's a friendly face that, it's always good to see once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I love Saturn Patra. It's good to see you around, Patra.
Yeah, hey, Patra. Better than the explodey type that just launches everything out, and that was guarding the Triforce. So 3 is onesie dunsie for Potato Pony, and
Yep, 3 is done. 1 is real close by. 1 is gonna cost us a key to finish, but doesn't make sense to leave behind at this point. We're just gonna go finish that.
yeah, because it was just a simple block, and EMS here in a really tight position right now, and with no ladder to offer flexibility to dodge.
This room is awful. Get out. Okay.
Exactly. Just get out. And we are out of 1.
Oh, the one nice thing is EMS has picked up Red Ring. So it looks like Red Ring is the item of this too. And Triforce. So that actually finishes 2 for him, as Potato Pony is headed over to 7.
Yeah, Potato Pony now is, because this is it. This is game 3 for everything. So Potato Pony is just wanting to complete everything as soon as possible, So Red Ring, forget it.
We buying? No, we're not buying Bomb Upgrade right now. Okay, now EMS is searching out overworld blocks, because taking that raft to the west raft spot here.
Yeah, at this point,
You can world wrap over to Coast Draft, or you can finish off one as well. So, makes sense, I guess.
and our coast item wasn't even required.
Yeah, Power Bracelet can just stay there. I mean, if we world wrap, we're probably picking it up anyway, but that's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't even required, so no croissant today.
Or actually, no ladder. So, never mind.
One thing that is very concerning, Smile, is look at that key count on Potato.
Yeah, both with 0 now. Oh, I guess EMS wants a heart in here, so he's still poking around.
Alright, the dreaded rupee boss. That's a key.
A key also works. Don't forget to pick up the Triforce if you were about to leave.
This is...
Yeah, I guess that's what this was, is let's go get a key.
Yeah, we're gonna have to buy another one just to be on the safe side.
$76, not a bad price.
No. And the scary part is we don't know how big 9 is gonna be.
I almost would consider saving. Well, we have to do 7. That's right.
Yeah.
So back to 7 with 2 keys.
And
I mean, maybe saving still isn't a bad idea. We'll see how these keys go for us.
And now we're rupee poor. And unfortunately, this is rupee bow.
We'll be fine. All you need is 1 arrow.
I know all you need is 1 arrow, but we're gonna have to farm cash a little bit just so we have a combat advantage.
I'm not sure if Potato Punny intentionally, walked down through the bomb upgrade to try to buy it with not enough money, but that was amusing.
Yeah.
You can also try to profit off Pole's voice.
That's what I would do, because, I mean, I used to farm Pole's voices for money. I would murderize those little guys, and rob them blind.
You got a 5 off the last one, so that's something.
Heck yeah, man. You murderize them and mug them. You got to get that money. You show them no mercy.
Back up the 2 keys.
All right. Oof. Uh-oh.
Oh, we have a bomb wall. Nice.
Okay. Phew.
EMS back to 3.
Yep, you see a rupee, you take a rupee. We gotta go with the Gordon Gekko school of thought here. Greed is good.
It's the item staircase in 7. It's the red candle there for you.
I would get it. Yeah, at this
We're
point.
taking it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that will be our repeatable offense that is not tied to money. So
exactly. You need to just torch and burn everything. Just see the world burn. All right. We have money. There we go. We just have to keep torching everything. We need to farm that money. Gotta get that money. There we go. Phew.
EMS with 6.5 hearts, red ring, white sword is going after this Wizrobe room now. It's going to be a lot simpler than it was for Potato Pony.
Oh, man.
There's that recorder he needs.
And right now, Potato Pony is just a tad bit lost.
Yeah, and this is another case where it would be helpful to have a map, because this is one of the bigger levels.
Yeah. And like I said, you keep murderizing the pulse voices. You know, you gotta keep taking them out. Get that money.
And even 8 had some gaps in it that made it kind of weird to do without a map. There is an 11th heart for steel.
I think we're kind of... Alright. And luckily for us, we get some helpful dudongos, so that way we can get our bombs refilled. And keys. You know, maybe this is a blessing in disguise that we're getting lost, because that is helping us refill our keys.
Got a map all the way near the top, and probably not a whole lot of this left to do. Just really like the top section, I think.
Okay, so we're building up a little bit of cash and some keys, you know, because this is exactly what you want to be able to go into 9 with some keys, considering you don't have the magic key. Also, we're officially at 10.
10 hearts.
Yep.
Yeah, the key reserves are definitely going to be nice. I think that's the advantage that Potato Pony has at this point, because EMS has the combat advantage with
Definitely.
Red Ring. Ooh, Potato Pony's trying to do this on Green Tunic and gotta finish off Manhandle somehow. The compass and the Triforce is next door.
Oh, goodness!
The classic.
Oh,
we
no.
can't bomb down.
Alright, we got a rebate check. Alright.
We can't bomb right, so we have to go
Is it a magic
around.
staircase? Are you serious? Don't tell me this is one of those magic staircase levels. Smile.
Let's have a think here.
Don't tell me.
I just want to make sure, okay?
No! No! That's rude! That's rude! Oh no!
Every room, level 7, let's go.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Also, I'm not sure if both bomb upgrades were in here. I feel like we've seen the first one, like, several times, though. So maybe that makes it feel like both of them are here.
But at least we have some friendly dudongos that are, you know, doing their job here.
We can grab the magical sword on 11 hearts, so EMS has that now.
It's a heckin' magic stair room. Are you serious? Oh, that's rude. Alright. We knew.
Wow, okay. And then this has to bomb. And what do we have? Oh, it's just on the floor. With a rupee boss.
Wow. Wow. A magic stair room led to. Oh. That's shenanigans.
Okay, that is 8 Triforces. So Potato Pony is eligible to get into level 9.
Yeah. And going in with 5 keys beats going in with 0 keys.
Recorder to 4. And take a brief walk from there.
Right. Let's go get them. And going in with green mail, ooh baby. So everybody, we are in level 9, in which you're going to be looking for 2 things. You're going to look for a shutter door that's not going to open. That and that means it's not going to open even when you have all the enemies beaten. And that is because that is hiding our captive princess. You know, the one that goes, "Oh, Link, help me, please." And that is because you have to defeat our bacon overlord, who is going to be roaring because he is angry at the fact that you have infiltrated his lair. And don't, shame on you for infiltrating his lair. You're armed with silvers, and in this case, Potato Pony has his white sword. And Smiles, how many stabbies with the white sword will it take to take out our bacon overlord?
It's going to be 8, and here he is in his own room. Up in the top right corner.
He's home.
Amos did get silver arrows, by the way. Potato Pony looking for a first stab, and then can we get a stun lock? Seems like it so far.
Yes, we do have the stun lock. That is absolutely fabulous.
Alright, so now we just look for a shutter door that pops open as soon as we enter in, regardless of other enemies in the room.
Yes, so maybe this will be an easy 9.
I feel like we might take the stairs back, because there's not a huge amount of open doors right here.
I think so, too.
Level 6 found for steel. With blank hints, we have no idea what guards the compass as well.
And now we don't have to really worry about rupees anymore, because we have taken out the bacon overlord.
It still would be funny if he runs out of money after all this.
Yeah, that would be absolutely hilarious. Just rescue Zelda with not a penny to your name.
Okay, we're a couple rooms over from where we've been.
Alright, tackles the rupee boss to open that shutter door.
This is a Wizrobe level, but it's not been too bad to us just yet. There's another old man.
Alright, transport room right here. I'd love to see what the map of this 9 looks like.
So we are next door to the segment that we just fought, the part of the level that we just fought Ganon in. We can bomb down. And then we either bomb again or we spend one of our keys. Spend a key. EMS has found his way to the Triforce, and there we go. Hi, Zelda.
And photo negative, a Link has found Zelda. So everybody, please get your GGs for our game 3 winner,
Potato
Potato
Pony
Pony.
finishes with 113.45. He's advancing to the round of 16. And let's get these players in here so we can talk to them.
Yes, Potato Pony is riding off into the sunset. And speaking of joining us, hello and GG's to you, Potato Pony.
Thanks very much. That was a tough seed right after I had talked smack in the race room about power seeds not being tough.
Yeah, a little bit. I bet you wish you could have brought a couple keys in from another seed as well.
Yeah, or gotten a couple of the... I mean, there was so much money, but I only found one of the large secrets. I would have loved to get another 2 and gotten a blue ring or something.
Yeah, actually, Emi Still is here now, and he did get a blue ring shortly before finding red, but, you know, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, I would have taken that also. Hey, GG, Steel.
Yeah, GG's. I went to all the wrong places first.
Yeah, I think I ended up... I know I ended up getting it in the right order. I was saying the combat was a little tough for a couple Force Wizrobe rooms, and I wish I had a ring, but I did you had to do the Southwest first. You had to do 3, and then the bow was in 6, which you needed the recorder for, and then I went back to 5 before going back to 2 or 7, so all that worked out well.
Where
Yeah.
was the ladder?
It was in 5.
That's where I was going with. Yeah, it figures.
Yeah, and 5 was a little wonky because you had to go like all the way up to the top to find the map, which showed you where like random bomb walls were near the start, which is where the ladder was.
Yeah, keys just destroyed me. I was constantly key blocked by everything that I found in every single dungeon.
Yeah, I think I did buy, I think, 3 keys, so that helped, but I think I also got a little bit lucky with key routing. Like, there were a couple times when I had, like, just the right amount of keys to get through wherever I was, and so, yeah, it just worked out.
Yeah, we did catch the very intentional, well, I'm going to leave one for now because that's going to cost me a key to finish, so...
Yeah, I mean, I had all the items in one, and I had the 1 key left, and I was like... I might need that, and so yeah, and I didn't actually track after that if it helped when I went into 6 after that and stuff, but it was on purpose, yeah.
Yeah, your perseverance in that 6 blue Wizrobe room paid off. Also, by that point, having found your way to both White Sword and the other levels by that point also helped you, because you could take that recorder right to Recorder Lake, and then that's the ticket right there. That's the last level you needed.
Yeah, I mean, I ended up not doing like any Death Mountain at all, so that was really nice. I mean, well, 5 of the levels were in like the Southwest, and then the rest were clustered up too. So it was a pretty weird. It was pretty weird how where all the levels were distributed. But you know, I had marked that blue Wizrobe room in 3, and I thought to myself, because the ladder block was right after it, and I was like, it would be funny if the ladder were in that room. So once I finished, I don't even remember which level what order I did it in, but maybe once I got to Triforce out of 8 and I had bombs and I had full hearts, and I was like, I'm gonna go see if I can do it. And it was, you know, like all good ponies, I hid in the doorway and waited a long time, and eventually got rid of the blue Wizrobes, and then the dominoes started falling after that.
Yeah, I think maybe one of the big moments in this as well was you did see the White Sword. You got up to White Sword Cave, whereas EMS didn't make it in on his first try at it. And so, like, you knew it was unblocked, and there had to be something blocked left in the seed for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. I mean, I was just happy to get the White Sword relatively early, especially because the two screens leading to the White Sword were pretty gnarly screens with, like, blue Gorillas and stuff like that. I think I took, like, 4 tries to do the screen scroll on the waterfall screen, but I didn't even think about that. That told me that I knew that once I found level 1, that 6 had to be blocked by something.
Yeah, the one nice thing was the blue Gorias died to a bomb. At least it looked like that anyway, so made that nice.
Yeah, no, that helped a lot, because I probably wasn't getting through that without that.
Yeah, I took a death on the waterfall screen early, and then that was like my last overworld spot I went to. I got White Sword like 5 minutes before I got Mags.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, no,
I spent so much time in 8 too, and just to find a book, it's just everything I did was wrong. It's just all there was.
That sucks. Sorry to hear that, dude.
It happens. What happens in this game, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I got the White Sword at 12 minutes, so that helped a lot.
Yeah, no doubt.
So round of 16, I gotta pull up the bracket. So you are awaiting the winner of Chester versus Special K. Got expectations for that one?
I mean, they're both great. Chester obviously just won the SG Live tournament. I don't know if I've ever raced against Special K in a tournament, so that would be fun. I'd be thrilled to race him, and Chester's always a privilege. I raced against him, I think, 2 winter tournaments ago, and managed actually to win, which I consider one of my crowning achievements in Z1R. So maybe I'll have another chance.
Well, cool. Looking forward to it. Anything you folks would like to say about this one or TTP?
No, I mean, it's just fun. It's fun to race. It's fun that we've got these nightly races, and having a little bit of competition at the end is fun. Steel, we were saying, I think after the second race, we've raced like 170 times or something. These were our first head-to-head races, so it was great to have the chance to race with you, Steel, and hope we have another chance soon.
Yeah, it's always fun. Well done, GG's. Go have fun fighting Chester.
Yeah, it is wild to me that people have been around for quite some time and just have faded each other for so long. See some of these first-time 1v1s, and it can be cool. This went to a game 3, you were real close in game 2, so that was pretty exciting as well.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun, and thank you to you, Smile, and to you, Krista, and to Odin for tracking, and Speed Gaming, of course, and to you, me, and Jess, and the folks organizing the tournament here. So thanks, everybody.
Yeah, we definitely got to shout out Odin, first-time tracker coming in to track this one, did an awesome job. And yeah, thanks to Krista for talking along this one with me.
Oh, it was truly an honor, seeing 2 great runners like, Potato Pony and EMS, do what they do best. This seed was something. And, the fact that the latter was in 5 again, brought back some PTSD from the last game I commentated, was absolutely a thing. And so I was, I was like, wow, this is amazing to see. So it, I felt so bad for EMS because of that death right there, right where the White Sword item was. And I was questioning when he would go back. But, just to see EMS playing with that White Sword, doing battle with all the blue Wiz robes, I was like, that's some tenacity right there. So EMS, I tip my hat to you, for the perseverance, just doing that. That's amazing.
Yeah, when I found that White Sword, I knew I was totally cooked.
Yes, you did. Like 51 minutes in the game. I literally, my heart was going out to you, my friend. But I guess Smile, take us on out.
All right, if you'd like to follow the runners, we get the links in chat to their Twitch pages, so you can do that. You can follow me, Krista, or Odin as well. got those links for you as well. We have a ton of games coming up in TTP Season 3 tomorrow, so they will probably be on a Twitch channel near you. Or if you would like to volunteer and help us commentate and track these, just like Odin did today, you can sign up for any of those and help us get them on the air. It's always appreciated when people volunteer and help us do that. We get great races to watch as well. But yeah, thanks for watching this exciting matchup with us this evening. On behalf of Krista and Odin and EMS and Potato Pony and the Z1R community, I hope you have a great night and see you in the next race.
Good night.